Hey y'all, so I'm sitting here, it's Sunday afternoon. I don't know what day you're watching this video, but I'm sitting here thinking about the fact that tomorrow will be Monday, and so many people I know are going to wake up and go to a job that they absolutely despise. If you're one of those people who is day in and day out getting up, going to a job that you no longer love or you never loved, or you just feel like it's no longer the right fit for you, my question to you is, why are you there? Just because you are over 40 or even over 50, you still have an option to find something that you feel passionate about, and that can be your career. I was 44 years old when I decided to stop doing therapy and go become a flight attendant. I took on an entirely non-related career, total different path, and I knew that it would possibly be a minor struggle. And by minor struggle, I mean it could affect my finances, which it did. My kids could have a difficult time adjusting, which for a minute they did. But I still made the choice to do it. And I think that, later in life, we get so afraid to make changes that we feel may, interfere with our everyday life. But your everyday life is no longer fulfilling. So how long do you feel like you can just live that life? Like day in and day out, just doing the same thing, but it's not fulfilling you. And that's where I was at. It was to the point to where I was no longer enjoying doing the therapy work that I was doing, practicing the same type of therapy every day, working with a population of clients that no longer fulfilled me. And I wanted a change. So becoming a flight attendant for me was like an outlet. It was like a fresh breath of air. And it was something that I felt passionate about because I love to travel. So becoming a flight attendant gave me the option to travel the world, which I love. It gave me the option to still interact with people every day, which I love. And it just fulfilled me in a way that therapy no longer did. So what I want you to understand is that you can make a choice based on what fits your lifestyle, your passion, your purpose at the time. And it doesn't mean you're stuck there either. So if I'd have gone and taken this new career and shifted my path to becoming a flight attendant and I didn't like it, guess what? I could have went back to being a therapist again. So you can always go back, but you may lose time going forward. So why are you waiting? I know many of you say that, you're waiting on God's timing, or you're waiting, to know that it's okay. You're waiting for your children to graduate. You're waiting for your finances to get right. Sometimes you just have to take the risk. And God, the universe, whatever you refer to your higher power as, why are they going to leave you stranded when you're doing something that you feel is going to fulfill you and make you feel better and be a better person? Why do you feel like all of a sudden now you're abandoned versus just going ahead and doing it, and you're sitting around feeling like, God's only going to be there for you if you fall. God's going to be there if you fall because you made a good choice, but he's also going to be there for you if you fall and you made a bad choice. So you just have to trust that either way, it's going to work out for you. It's going to work out. All you have to do is make the decision. You're waiting on God, but God's waiting on you. And so if you feel that desire to change careers, or if you feel that desire to make a move, do anything, that's your okay. That's the okay saying, go ahead and try it. If you're given the desire, if you have that desire within you, within your heart, then just know that that's the prompting and that's the pull that you need to go ahead and step in that direction. So stop sitting around waiting and saying that I'm, waiting on the right time. The time is now. Because you're going to keep waiting and waiting and waiting, and every day you're going to 360 days down the road, you're going to be at the end of the year again, and you're going to say, this year I'm going to make a change, or I'm still miserable, I need to make a change. Don't wait for the miserable feeling to come. If you're already feeling like you want to make a change or you have that desire, go ahead and start moving in that direction now. There's things you can do to prep. So, for instance, when I, decided that I was going to be a flight attendant, okay, I needed to figure out what am I going to do with my kids, because they were still needing to get to school. I knew I had to go to training for 8 weeks, and I was going to be away to where I couldn't do anything for them. Basically, I couldn't even be a mom to them. So I had to take some drastic steps. I invited my ex-husband to move back into our home just to be able to take care of them. Was that risky? Yes, it was risky. And were there some bumps? Yes, there were some bumps. But I did what I had to do, and that's what you can do. You can pull on your resources. Everybody has resources available to them, but sometimes they're afraid to reach out to those resources or utilize those resources because you want to just kind of do everything yourself or figure it out or wait for everything to just kind of fall into place. And things don't always fall into place. Sometimes you have to put them in place. And that's what I did. I put things in place so that I could go ahead and follow my passion and do what made me feel the best and feel fulfilled. And then I was able to come back to therapy, but I came back bigger and better because I opened up my own practice, because I took a little sabbatical from flying at the time when COVID hit. And so it was the perfect opportunity. So had I not made that choice, I probably would have never opened up my own therapy practice. I'd probably not be working with a population of clients that I absolutely love now. And I just wouldn't feel fulfilled if I'd have just sat around and done nothing and just said, oh, I'm gonna wait until my kids get older, or oh, I'm gonna, wait until my finances are right. My finances were all wrong at the time. I didn't have anything at the time saved up to kind of help with that transition. I just believed it was going to work out. I leaned on the faith that I've always said I had and trusted that that was going to lead me to the best opportunity for me. So I don't care if you're over 40. I don't care if you're over 50. I don't care if you're over 60. You absolutely can make a decision to walk away. I became a flight attendant at 44. You can become whatever you want at any age you are now. There's nothing stopping you but you. So get out of your own way, get out of your own head, and trust that you can do what you want. You just have to take the move, take the step, make the steps in the right direction. Listen to your internal GPS. It will never steer you wrong, I promise. All right? So that's my tip for you today. Is you're going to get ready for the work week, or if you're starting your work week, wherever you are when you're watching this video, ask yourself, do I love what I'm doing? Do I love it? And if you don't love it, then find something you love. All right? I'm Joanna M. Cameron. Follow, subscribe, and share, and have a wonderful day. Bye for now.